Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob Lopez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
First pitch, 12:35.
Now the 0-1. Just missed. Rosarena launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's back. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, center fielder,
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Lopez checks over to first, and he's back. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Denzel Clark in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now here is Jacob Wilson. Just missed.
1-0.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-0. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Lopez back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. The American League leader in RBIs this year. Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 2-2. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Man at second. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Dylan Moore. And there's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Right fielder, Brent
Pitches in there. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
The 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Zach Geloff in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Langoliers went deep in his most recent game. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the count is even. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is number 32. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Soderstrom on second. Kurtz on at first with 2 down. Slice to right. Arozarena makes the grab. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single as the A's are on top. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Cole Young. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that is out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Geloff. Off balance throw in time. 1 up, 1 down. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now a pop-up on the infield. Geloff settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
in the dirt. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. So they strand a pair. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. That to right. Arozarena squeezes it. 1 away. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Moore. Play is made, 2 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Hit in the air, left field. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Eugenio Suarez. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, his 16th homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in.
Waste no time there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And now 2-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Cole Young, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Mitch Spence getting ready to go. Sterner also throwing. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Crawford in the box now, takes strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 and 2.
Next offering way off the plate. Durant over at second. Moore over at first with one away. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended.
Mitch Spence on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-1.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now Julio Rodriguez. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Cal Raleigh will hit next. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Seattle,
So up next, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. And delivers outside. Close, but call the ball. And it's 2-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. And a bunt towards third. And a foul ball. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry. And that's a great play for the out. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Slider clips the zone.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Swing and a pop-up. More under this one. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. That's down and in. Rooker leads off second with one gone in the inning. On the ground, right side. Slinging it to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Zach Geloff. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Off the mark there, and the count is even 2-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th, and it remains 2-2. Base hit and a run in to score.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the M's 9 and the A's 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball, 2 strike.
And 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
High in the air, out to right. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for Seattle,
Cole Young
second baseman,
up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside.
No strike.
And that is ball 1. Young, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And it's 1-1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first, and a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Wilson. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That's towards center. Clark under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 32, Gilbert, back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Athletics, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Max Schumann up next for the A's. And that drops in for a strike. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Denzel Clark digs in now. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground to third. And that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the first offering is not close. And it's fouled away. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Polanco stands in now, looks at that one inside. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. And strike 2. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Arozarena around third. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now batting.
So digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Rip towards third. Slings to first in time. And now for Seattle, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. And that's outside. To the right side. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Jacob Wilson.
Now into the ball game on defense, Victor Robles. He'll be out in left field.
Number 10.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Brent Rooker, manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for Seattle. Number 52. Brian Abreu.
Right through there for a strike. Abreu, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Sterner.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
This one in the air. Geloff. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Out towards left center. As this one sized up. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hogan Harris up and throwing. Number 49 also getting ready. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. This one popped up. Kurtz under it. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz. Now pitching for Seattle.
So coming into the game now on defense, Mitch Garver.
Caleb
He takes
Ferguson.
over behind the plate. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
Now catching, number 18.
Inside just
Mitch
missed.
Garver.
Next offering is in for a strike. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. Man at first, nobody out. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And takes low for ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Next pitch is outside. Kurtz gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. And ball four, two aboard. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the left fielder. Here comes.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 45, Abner Uribe.
Tap foul at the plate. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. And they turn to double play.
Now batting.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Max Schumann up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 11-4. And the batter now, Denzel Clark, delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Number 49. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Polanco, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rooker pulls it down, and there's one down. Here's Victor Robles. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Getting his first appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench defensively. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Clark puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Center field. Clark should have this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Uribe back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that misses. And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Rooker, the next to hit, takes ball one. Sliced hard but foul. outside. 2-1. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. On to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Soderstrom stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing doing there for the A's. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Activity in the bullpen. Hogan Harris appears to be getting loose. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
So up next, Dylan Moore. And first offering is fouled off. Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And there's a ball. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Josh Naylor, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And now 2-2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second, coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Out towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Now pitching for Seattle.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Number
and here's the
47.
first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And there's the strike. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Geloff, the runner at second with one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Crawford makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now number 32. There's a strike. That one misses. 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. They're down to their final strike.
3 balls.
Brash is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game, and the Mariners have won 4 in a row.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
12-4 is the way this one. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on. Okay, all set to go. Here's Andres Gimenez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's outside. Full count, 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the outside corner, got him looking. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 4th in the American League in batting. There goes the runner. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on an 8-game hitting streak.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's a foul ball. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And downstairs. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in Seattle, and today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Up the middle. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now batting Jarren Duran. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Scherzer to first.
He's in
I
there.
love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's 0-1.
Scherzer, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve,
That's
a
a ball.
changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Ball.
It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Varsho makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that one clips the corner.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Durant off of first with two away.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses.
2-2.
2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Check on the runner, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez racing after it. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next pitch
Nope,
is
that's
outside.
Ball.
Barger matched a homer in his last game. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with two strikes. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
On the ground. Throw to first in time. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. Max Scherzer back to work. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
Raleigh came up with 4 hits in his last game. Way outside, 2-0. And another ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Suarez in his 11th season, 33 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That one hammered center field back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 6.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swinging a foul out of play. Raleigh over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
That's to third. Barker to Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. 1 out, bases empty. That's in there, and the count 1-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
1 down, bases empty.
That's a ball.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch misses. 2 outs, bases empty. Just missed. Out to short. Crawford to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. And we're back. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Max Scherzer goes to work. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Varsho makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a ball driven out to center, way back there, and brings it in at the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Jimenez on the move, nabs it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. just missed.
Ball.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Ball one there.
That's the ball.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Varsho over at second, 1 down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Seattle, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, J.P. Crawford. Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ripped on the ground to second. He's retired 7 in a row.
The center fielder,
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Towards first, Guerrero takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Wu back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to right, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So up next, Andres Jimenez. And that one missing low. Jimenez, a multi-gold glove. Runner takes off, and a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. That one ripped, but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses. And a full count now.
We got a full count. Swing
and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And now here is Nathan Lucas to third. And that one handled. Off balance speed. There's one. On the nailer. They get two. One hit in the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Guerrero snags it. And there's one down. And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. To the right side, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting.
Here's Josh Naylor. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lopez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Polanco coming around third. He'll score.
Couple of singles back to back. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Varsho makes a nice running catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Wu out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Gabe Spire taking over on the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up and
puts it away for the out.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing.
No, that missed. That's
no
a ball.
appeal. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Spire. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there.
No,
and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Barker in the box now. Takes strike one.
That missed. That's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
1-1.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got it. That's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now Jarren Duran. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air, left field. Schneider hauls it in. 1 away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lucas makes the grab for the second out. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Barker puts it away, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Ty France. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Suarez makes the grab. 1 down. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. That's outside. Ball 1. Just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Base is empty. 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. Back to the top of the order. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count is 1-2. 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. In the air, left field. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Nathan Lucas will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Here comes the Brian Abreu takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
1-2. The count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Toronto, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And he swings through that one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air, center field. 1 away. And now the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Up the middle, Jimenez. Jump throw in time. Got him.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Schneider pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
No ball. 1
Pitch
strike.
misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Abreu, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball. Kirk off of first with 2 away. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. To the right side, Lopez throws to first, and Bichette is retired. Brendan Little will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dylan Moore.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Boots it.
He's in there.
Otto Lopez up next for the Mariners. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to center. Varsho gets there. He's under it. And there's 1 away. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Pinch hitter coming on, Zach Geloff.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch, and he just misses. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Double play ball to second. Over to Bichette. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jarren Duran up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fought off foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Over to first, and he's saved. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Addison Barger getting ready to hit. Abreu back to work.
Ball.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
1-0.
Foul ball. This to third, and it stays fair. So now the DH spot, Ty France. Manager out of the...
Pitching for the Mariners, number 45, Abner.
Slider right there.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Late swing, foul to the left. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Geloff in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Jeff Hoffman comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate is very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Rodriguez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There's the strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the air out towards right center. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Varsho grabs it on the run.
Now batting.
So last chance for the Mariners. And stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Two down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. The throw, and what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an out.
All right, Singy, let's talk. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. There's the strike at the knees. And we're underway from Seattle. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor. One out in the top of the first. Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran snags it for the second out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Two outs, base is empty. And that's outside. And there's the automatic. Fouled off left side. Up the middle, Lopez. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back in Seattle, and today's starter, Kevin Gossman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Luke, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Jarren Duran up next for the Mariners. Yeah, that's fouled off. Crawford on at first, nobody out.
Hey! 0-2.
On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. In the air, center field. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the center field.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Jorge Polanco.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
They got it for out number 2. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball,
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. 2nd inning set to go. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. That one hammered but pulled foul. Varsho with a homer in his last game. And that's downstairs and outside.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good.
And out number 1 on the grab.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out.
Runner on the go.
Nope,
ball outside. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Varsho at second with 2 down. Laser could be trouble, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 2nd. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the 2nd. And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio.
Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swinging a foul straight back. Check
One ball,
swing didn't go.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
And now
Ball,
2-2.
outside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That misses. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off. Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Naylor at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man,
No ball,
that was
2
pretty
strikes.
gross right there.
Struck him out looking. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-1.
Ball 1.
That one the other way. Calls it in, 2 away. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford. Gosman back to work. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jarren Duran. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a ground ball to first. Guerrero steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Out to short. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. That one outside, and that's ball one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. There's the strike.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Varsho takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Ground ball nailer. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one down the line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And the Blue Jays go down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Varsho after it. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Outside. And it's 1-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1 down, base is empty. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that gives Jorge Polanco a chance to hit with 2 out.
The batter, number 7.
And now the DH, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1.
Polanco.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Arozarena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next
That's
pitch
ball two.
just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Arozarena on the move. Base hit center field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Digging in, Josh Naylor. Two on, 2 outs. Hit in the air, right field. Straw has a beat on it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. France in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford handles, throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Otto Lopez. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford will hit next. 1 for 2. And fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it. And there's 1 away. Jarren Duran up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit.
Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Throw safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Varsho sizes this one up, brings it in, and that is the inning. Kirby back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Now here's a flare off the bat. Takes it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Varsho in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez ranging back. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Louis Varland.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dominguez warming up as well. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Drilled out towards left center field. Varsho moving back for it. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game. That's outside.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now here is Addison Barger. And that's outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
On the ground, right side, Lopez. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
France, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that's down and away. Next offering is down low. This one in the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work. On the mound now, Jimmy Garcia. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. And up next for Seattle, Josh Naylor. Right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. One down. And here is Otto Lopez. Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here. Dylan Moore. Garcia throw over.
No, he's safe.
Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, 1 down. The shortstop takes the ball. He'll do it himself. Ping pongs around a bit, but they get the out. And that ends for Seattle. Still tied 1-1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Alejandro Kirk. He represents the go-ahead run.
Number 47.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that one a little below the knees. Now 2-0. Now a fly ball to right center. It gets down a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Counts
The
1-0.
go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground might be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. New arm out of the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Now playing left.
Tap foul at the plate.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Rodriguez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Little getting loose as well. That one inside, and the count is 2-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Strikes him out with 100.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Now a good opportunity to potentially.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball.
One down. And now the right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Nick Sandlin.
That missed inside. Ball 1. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Runner at second, two down. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, two strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... We go to the ninth, leading off Bobichette.
Now pitching to the Mariners.
And that one wrapped
Number
foul.
75, Andres Munoz.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Outside corner, got him looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with two strikes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. The Mariners leading by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez on his way over. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. This could end it. That one just misses. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 down.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Barger in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it. And that'll do it. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB. And this is the rubber match, see? It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. On the corner for a strike, and we're underway here on Mother's Day. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
1 out, base is empty. That misses. And that is ball
One ball,
one.
one strike.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
And that just misses.
2-2 the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And now it's going to be J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Bounce to the right. Guerrero. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Now batting Jaron Duran.
The left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Ground ball right side. Guerrero. A flip to the pitcher covering. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And that's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
To the right side. Jimenez throw to first. Rodriguez out of the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Varsho launched a homer in his most recent game. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Kirk, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Just missed.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Line to left. Duran pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. Berrios back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Suarez went deep in his most recent game. That's a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one out to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Andres Jimenez. That's in there. That's strike one. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Davis Schneider at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Top of the third, no score. And that one clips the corner. Outside with a breaking ball. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a foul ball. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8, the first
And now it's Josh Naylor.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Slap the other way, foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. Varsho makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Otto Lopez.
0-1's the
now
count.
at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next pitch
1-1.
misses way outside. That one drilled left field. Schneider makes the grab. And that is that. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Righty delivers. Slider misses outside. The other way. Nice grab. Nathan Lucas digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, Lopez. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in times.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk.
Nope,
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. On the ground to third, Suarez. Zips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. His 7th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now a chance for Eugenio Suarez. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Second home run of the inning for him. And they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. It's not easy to hit a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for a home run, but I think it caught just too much of that outside part of the plate.
Fires over to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. France in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's out to center field. Brings it in. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Yariel Rodriguez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face it.
That hit him.
Ball got him right
And
there.
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. And misses inside. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-hander, up and throwing. Varland getting cranked up as well. That one catches the zone, and a count 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one lifted to left. Schneider in position and makes the grab. And there's one down. Jarren Duran now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is going to go. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
One out, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Late on that fastball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throw sails over his head at first, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there, and I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Rodriguez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped to short. Slings it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of Bradish back to work. Popped up. Lopez hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Fought off foul. Cut on and missed. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that.
Zips it across, and the Blue Jays go down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Pitch
Ball
misses,
1, no strike.
and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. In the air to left center. Varsho after it. One down. So man aboard. And now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Arozarena, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ball one there. Swing and a foul straight back. Throw to first. Arozarena dives back. Arozarena on the move. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Varsho makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
Little.
That's in there. 0-1. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter. Zach Geloff. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Bryce Miller.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bryce Miller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one just misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Just missed. The M's up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to first. It's through for a hit. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Varsho leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounce to the left side. Lopez. And that is the inning. Blue Jays. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Movement in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and loosening in the pen. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2. Will they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7.
Outside, that's a
But
ball.
if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
That's a base hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
One and one.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Nothing but
One
curveballs
ball,
so far in the
2 strikes.
at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
In the dirt, but kept close. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Rips one to right, and that's just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the... We go to the 8th. And now the deal. Man at first, Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Josh Naylor. First offering, and it just misses. Ripped on a line to center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Lopez stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Out.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. It's softly on the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Lucas makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Nate.
Now pitching for the
Well,
Mariners.
they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now even up. And there's a ball. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Varsho in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Missing inside. And that's ball two. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
On the first, ball game. And the Mariners win the last two to take the three-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ball.